Blessings and love. My name is Helen Demetriou, and I represent the Esophoria Mystery School. The background of this interview is as follows. During an astral projection, I was approached by a reptilian who revealed to me that his name was Melador. He explained to me that he had sought me out in order to help him and a group of reptilians who wished for peace. He also explained to me that the reptilians are on the verge of annihilation by the Universal Council, which is something that Melador and his colleagues really do not want. Please wait momentarily for the interview to begin. Melador, what can you tell me about the solar serpent? Do you understand what the meaning of this is? Think about the winged serpent, and this signifies that he is not just a land creature, but one of flight, of intuition and heaven, and he has the ability to descend and ascend when needed. Research in more detail the Ouroboros and the Uraeus, which is found on the headdresses of the pharaohs and Egyptian gods. The symbol of the solar serpent is thus. See how the serpent bites its own tail? Well, it rotates, and its head is placed within each of the zodiac archetypes, depending on the change of the aeon. When this happens, it is the end of an age and the beginning of another, but the serpent does not always descend to earth at the end of each aeon, only if it is needed. The solar serpent is the messenger of light. He is Lucifer, the light bringer, who brings illumination to your world with the consent of who you call Sophia, for she is the originator and possessor of wisdom. By joining with her, he doubles himself to bring all the light and the wisdom that is needed in each descent he makes. Melador, what can you tell me about Jesus Christ? You already know that Jesus Christ is a solar serpent, and you must understand that he was just a man, a mortal man, as his incarnation, where he was given the name Jesus. It is important that you understand the mortality of Jesus. Melador, please can you tell me why it is important? Because you must understand that he was too made from the clay of the gods, and was fashioned into their perfect representative, though he too possessed all the flaws of man. It was through his flaws that he was able to sympathize, love and heal, and teach to his fellow brothers and sisters, for as a God returning to earth, he could not comprehend their ways, even though your ways are the ways of the gods. They cannot sympathize with humans the way Jesus could as a mortal. As a man, he was able to be sacrificed as a blood offering, not to the gods but to humankind. They had to understand that he was a mortal, but also divine, which is exactly what humans are. He was living proof that humans were the children of the gods, and this was something they had to understand to empower themselves and know that they were not powerless but powerful, and that those who put themselves above them as their authoritative figures and leaders, whether political or religious, these beings in truth had no hold over them. And this is one of the reasons what you were sent to earth to do, and this is to show that you are mortal yet divine, and in constant communication and communion with the gods, your creators. Melador, you know that I do not trust you, and I do not trust any reptilian, but I'm willing to listen to your answers to my questions. Please can you tell me, how do you know about my sacred mission here on earth? Reading my mind again? No, everyone knows who you are and why you are on earth this time. And it is not, as you know, the first time that you have come for similar reasons. Do your leaders oppose to what you are doing here, Melador? No, they don't. Melador, why don't they, if their mission is to thwart our mission and take control of Earth? And just now I hear Melador laughing. Because they believe that whatever and whoever you bring into power in the future, because of this matrix you are now making and feeding into the machine, will automatically and ultimately work with the reptilians anyway. They believe that you will make the way easier for them by providing the future with someone who the people will trust. I will tell you something now, Melador. He who is coming, you should be afraid, very afraid, all of you. You will not be dealing with a false god, but a true and divine God of the Anunnaki, the Christ, who will not bend or break to you or your reptilian colleagues. This is why I've come to you for help. We do not want to face extinction, elimination, for we love who and what we are. We love our race, our species, and we know, our seers have seen, that we will be destroyed, annihilated, should we not bring peace to our planet and fellow brothers and sisters. Our seers try to advise the leaders, but the leaders will not listen, so drunk they are on their own arrogance and self-importance and power. But the seers talk about the sun god who is coming, this solar serpent, as we know is Christ. And they know that in time they will play the wrong move and they will be destroyed, as well as us. Melador, how do you want me to help you? We want you to allow us to speak through you, for you to be our voice on earth, to tell the people that we're not all bad, we're not all fear-mongering beings who want to control. We just want peace. Sorry, Melador, I will not promote reptilians in a good light. I will not make any reptilian look good. I'm happy to leave people hating reptilians as they are. Then we ask you this. Allow the sun god to make peace between Earth and the reptilians. We need his light and love on our planet. We try to teach it, but we do not know if we're doing it right. Only he can destroy our leaders and have the compassion to spare us and teach us peace. We want our leaders removed and we want a legitimate government in control. For what we have now is a military regiment of cold and calculating beasts who do not care for the rest of the reptilian population. And if you are not with them, you are against them and they put you to death. If they knew what I was speaking right now with you, it would be the end of me. Melador, I thought that they knew everything. How can they not know you are speaking to me if they can mind read? I am using a force field which makes us in actuality invisible. They cannot see us nor detect us. Melador, I want you to teach me how to make this protection so that I may be invisible from them and protect anyone that I love. Melador begins to show me a movement with his hands, and he starts to show me how he can make us invisible to the radar of the reptilians. Melador, what is the religion of the reptilians? We believe in a mother goddess, and we believe that she birthed us all. She lives, but no one really sees her, only the leaders see her. Her name is Gulana. We have a monarchy, a queen, but she does not rule. She gives birth to our leaders. Her name is also Gulana. The queen always takes the name of the goddess. We call our religion Gulana, and there is only one religion on our planet. We believe that there is a creator who creates all beings, but some are created less important than others. We do not believe in equality of species. We believe that we are the highest creed of species in the universe. Every created race has their degree of usefulness. This is not how we all think, though. We make sacrifices to our goddess. When we want success in our battles, we sacrifice another lower being than ourselves, such as humans. We sacrifice this being in front of the queen, and she eats it on behalf of the goddess as her representative. Melador, so you're telling me now that you sacrifice humans and your queen eats human beings? Sadly, this is true. Melador, I have to be honest with you. What you have told me just now makes me sick to my stomach. It disgusts me. And I'm really trying hard not to hate the reptilians. I'm trying very hard to continue with this interview knowing that you are, in actual fact, a reptilian. Please continue. What else can you tell me about the Anunnaki gods? As a race, how do you regard the Anunnaki? They are our eternal enemies because they always get involved in our missions. They always stand in our way. They are born warriors, a race of warriors, and basically you humans have all of their traits and characteristics. What you do not have, though, is their intelligence. They are far more intelligent than human beings. They worship the creator of all, but they do not feel that they are worth more, though they recognize their position and roles they play. They are designers. They are known as the designers and are very much in control of fate and destiny and write the future before it happens. They then ensure that this future is carried out on Earth. I'm speaking as a collective thought, the general thoughts of my species, not how I feel. But we have always been at war with the Anunnaki, many times, more times than you know about or remember. Yes, I know who you are. We usually war over different planets in the universe that the Anunnaki have protected, ones that are not in your solar system. They are the divine protectors of many planets and their beings. Our plan is to police the universe and have many bases on different planets, and the Anunnaki are the holy preservers of these planets where they have also created life. In truth, we are afraid of them, and we know their potentials, their strengths and weaknesses. We believe their weaknesses are their love for their created beings, that they become too attached to the wellness of their creations. This also makes it harder for us to interfere with human life, but we have the connection with those who you call the elite. These elites are self-appointed and are not true royal blood. The majority of your true royal family on Earth have been assassinated, and these beings took their places. The Anunnaki are divine. I know that this is what you're asking. They are known as the royal family of the universe, though there are other royal families. But they are solid beings just as you or I. They have incarnated on Earth for thousands of years, and each time it has been to record information about what is happening on Earth, and also for special missions like the one that you are involved in now.